I got home and my missus went, "You stink."
I do have to say that we are huge fans of Charlie and Lola in the house.
Really?
I've got a 4-year-old, Beau, and she absolutely loves it. Her favourite one is the one about tomatoes. And
I think I wrote that one.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Writing is now. It happens in life.
Hi, welcome to Table for Four with me, Mathew Horne.
And me, Joanna Page.
Every episode we'll be chatting to celebrity duos to delve into their relationship over a slap-up meal.
And today we have got a bona fide national treasure and his good friend, one of the top wine experts in the UK. It's only Gary Barlow and Olly Smith. Come in, boys.
Come in, guys.
So nice to see you.
How are you doing?
Very well. How are you?
Very good.
Hey, Gary. How you doing? Please take a seat.
There we go. You can sit there.
We've got to fix this intro area.
Well, I'm quite liking that we do a little intro.
Do you know what?
Squeeze
it's
in.
so awkward that
I think we should
crossed.
keep it.
I was trying to. Yeah, it was.
It's not a good start.
Yeah.
Many
Well,
apologies. For
I
that.
think
It's not
that
our
we
fault,
should keep
Gary.
it in the narrowest part of the room.
I think so. Everybody hurling themselves at you feels like a good way to begin.
Okay, we
So
like that.
thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
So, first of all, how did you two get to know each other?
I think we met through Saturday Kitchen.
I think it was the first time we met.
yeah.
Within 2 minutes, I knew we're going to be exchanging numbers. We're going to be seeing each other regularly, and it was like a new mate. So great.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out about your first impressions of each other, but
I love your style.
this is Sam.
Hey,
Hi,
Sam.
Sam.
How are you?
I'm good, yeah, how are you?
Cooks all
Good.
of our
All
wonderful
the better
food
now.
for us.
He provides refreshment.
Are you
Of
going to
course,
tell
it's
us a bit
refreshments.
about the wine?
Well, I feel that I'm not the one that's qualified to tell you about the wine, but we've got one which is 2 paddocks with Pinot Noir, which was, Gary, your choice.
I'm going there next month, so and I know when I
To
go
both
on,
paddocks?
Well, when I go,
That's extraordinary.
yeah. I'm
Straddling
very
them.
very flexible.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's really good to know.
So when
Wow.
when I go on tour, I always say to Ollie, I need to fill the boot with wine. What should I get? And you always recommend me 2 paddocks.
Great winery.
So I'm going there next month to do some filming, and I thought today would be a great excuse for us to try this beautiful red Pinot Noir.
Would you like to, Sam? Would you like to pour it?
Is Pinot Noir the best thing they make, or the thing they're most known for?
I think in that part of New Zealand, it's both. It's the thing they're most known for, and it's the best thing they make. And that winery is, of course, Sam Neill as well. Jurassic Park, great actor.
really?
And just the loveliest person on the universe. And he's so sincere and devoted to his wine. He's brilliant. And genuinely, this is like one of my top 30 wines to try before you die as well. I rate it that much.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That good?
Yeah, it's that good. I think
And
he's...
so is this Sam Neill's wine?
Yeah, it is. It's Big Sam's
Oh, I
Ice's wine, yeah.
see.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
South Island of New
lovely.
Zealand. He's out there when he's not working on his wine.
And just for a bit more info, Ollie, just give us the reason why Pinot Noir for cold regions.
It loves a bit of
Yeah.
cold. I mean, if you get it in too much of a hot place, it just turns into like a stew of strawberries. It's all jammy.
Too
and,
fruity.
It's too fruity, and you want that little bit of It's a red wine that's light on its feet, and it's got good acidity and freshness. But you always want it to have that balance of fruit and zing. You know, if it almost like cranberries. It's that pop that keeps you kind of lively and gets your palate like it's dancing the tango. That's what you want in a Pinot Noir.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have to say, I have never really been with anybody who knows so much about wine before. And it's really quite exciting because I know nothing about wine. I'm from Swansea. I was brought up with White Lightning. So this is a real experience
That's not
for me
wine.
now.
It's a cider. So I hear.
Sounds like an old girlfriend. So just to add one more thing, we're very boring, by the way. So tell us to stop. But it's the reason why probably if I was to put money anywhere into wine, the UK, because of what's happening with climate change, is probably the next big place for Pinot Noir.
It's
Really?
true. It's absolutely true. Pinot Noir, especially, there's a place in Essex called the Crouch Valley, and some of the Pinot Noir there that I've tasted, it rivals, honestly, some of the most prestigious top labels in the whole world that cost
amazing, isn't it?
absolutely, stacks of cash. Right here in the UK, I couldn't be prouder of it.
Well, presumably anywhere in the Gulf Stream,
Yeah.
sort of in Northern Europe, the contrast between the warm air of the Gulf Stream and cold winters would be good as well.
Yeah, marginal climates for kind of stuff like Pinot Noir. Brilliant. Up in New York, the Finger Lakes as well. And actually Scandinavia, there's increasing,
Right.
people are looking at it. There's a little bit, but I think in the future there might be quite a bit.
So Your interest in wine, did it start before you met Ollie?
That's nice.
Couple of days before I met Ollie, I got interested in wine.
48 hours of like, yeah, I should probably, gin up, yeah.
Do you know what? Later than most, I think. I was about 25 when I used to hate wine when I was a teenager, but about 25-ish, I got given a glass of, I realised I'd just not had the right. Because I think you just think red and white wine just tastes like red or white. It doesn't. So I got given a really nice glass and I just thought, oh, wow, that's a new world. And then I wanted to know why. Why is that better than anything? Really got into it. And then during lockdown, I had one of those lockdowns where I was coming up with a million ideas and started a wine company.
Wow.
So, yeah.
How long did it take you to start it up and get it going and everything?
About an hour.
He's like, should we do it? Good, I love that. Put it in a case. Yeah.
So when you're like, choosing stuff, is it basically what do I like? And
exactly. Yeah, totally. Because what I wanted to bring, we've talked about this a lot. What from starting a wine brand, what you're trying to do is let your audience in on what your taste is. I've been around the world. I've been to many fantastic places. This is my experience I'm bringing to it. And then so I wanted it to be my taste, very affordable and as sustainable as we could do it.
Mm-hmm. And they started out, and I remember the red, especially that Spanish red. It blew my socks off. I think it was in Morrison's for like £8 or something like that, and it was a genuine delight. I mean, thank goodness it was, because it was a moment. But it's a thing. I think I agree with you. It should be accessible. It should feel informal. It should feel fun. And if you have put your name on it, I think it absolutely should represent everything that you are, including your tastes.
I guess for you, Gary, it's more authentic if it is things you actually like,
Totally.
And it's comes from that place,
Yeah, I think for anyone who sort of diversifies into an area that isn't why people know them, I always say don't be. Don't think that it's just a spin-off that they don't care about. They're probably more serious than the normal people would be because they want it to be right and they want to do something that's good and authentic. The one thing I love about talking to Ollie is, and this is the reason I do the wine show, is to try and take the snobbery out of wine. Because people are quite scared of wine. Oh, I don't know anything about it. But it's
there is a stigma that it is a bit of an elitist thing.
Yeah.
Was it important to you? Did it frighten you in the beginning?
Definitely.
Right.
I think that's why I never got involved, because I just thought, well, I don't know anything.
Sam, do you want to tell us?
Yeah.
I'm presuming it's scallops.
I know, it's because I stand behind you. I should stand over there. We've got Venetian scallops here, so it's just garlic, parsley, some breadcrumbs, butter. So help yourselves.
Venetian. Why
Talking about
Venice?
authenticity, obviously I'm not Venetian, but it's just a Venetian style. Would you like another glass for the white?
Yeah, go on. We'll have the white with the scallops. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get in.
That's another area. I don't want to make this podcast just about wine, but the pairing of... Because you go to places like Spain and Italy, is that they will never, ever just give you a glass of wine. It's always with food.
Yeah.
It should always be, because it enhances the flavour.
Totally, they complement each other beautifully.
Yeah, so learning to pair wine and food is a really hard thing to do. But
Have you both travelled together?
Yeah, we have. We
Yeah.
went to Spain, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did. We had a lovely time. That was, and we had a bit of lunch and a bit of a glass there. That was fun.
Yeah.
And I think Gary's right though about the food, making it, an easy part of the wine, because simple rule when you're pairing a glass of wine with a dish, just pair the wine to the biggest flavour on the plate. So a bit of steamed chicken might be a bit different to a bit of chicken in a spicy curry sauce. It could be the sauce, for example. So if you just try and think, well, what might pair, and just have fun with it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't matter. There's a million other wines you can have fun with, but just play around, and you'll find sometimes you'll just get one that just clicks, and it is like opening the doors to a whole nother realm, and it is just utter joy. And it doesn't cost anything extra. That's the thing I love about it.
Well, I've got to say, the way you talk about it is absolutely fascinating. Is that something that
Totally.
attracted you to...
I think it's the link with why I love wine, because I love music so much. So if we had an artist here, we would be sat talking about music because we're obsessed with it. We live and breathe it, and it's all we want to do all the time. It's our passion. If people didn't pay us for it, we'd still do it. It's one of those things. Wine's the same. Anyone who's in the wine industry, they're there because they love it. Like theatre. I mean, you go around theatre, every person on that stage, they're there because they love it so much. And that's what
Well,
has
it's not for the
attracted me
money.
to it. Sadly not. No.
But that is... So when you decided that you wanted to do a wine thing, did you go straight to Ollie then?
Had a couple of little chats.
Yeah, we had
along the way.
a couple of sort of advisory, like if I'm going to do this, what? So there's a bit of that, and because with any, is this the wine?
So what is this one?
Do you know
Because
what?
this is really nice.
It's a Greek white wine, and I'm a massive fan of wines off the beaten track. We've got to do that trip.
Yeah.
We will
Help
do that.
yourself, guys.
I love Greek wine. They are unlike any other wines you'd taste. This is called Malagousia, is the grape, made by a bloke called Evangelos Gerovasiliou and his daughter.
Usual spelling?
Usual spelling.
Good.
Yeah, to rehearse that. But it's just peachy and delicious, and it goes really well with seafood. And it was one of the first wines I ever tasted in Greece. So I sat by the sea, a couple of nice prawn dish, really good company. It's never left me. It's one of my favourite white wines. I love it.
Because I don't normally like white wine, but
you
this
not?
is, I always find it too acidic. I'm
Yeah.
probably just having the wrong ones. And it's too acidic, and I just don't like it. And this is gorgeous.
I'm so pleased, honestly. And one of the things I love to do, if people are interested, is to kind of give them a little diagnosis of their palate. What are you into? What flavours do you like? And then write them a little naughty prescription at the end. We'll try these. I'm not a doctor, but I'm certainly a wine doctor.
So when you two first met then, was it all just wine, or have you ever cooked for each other?
Do you know, I don't think we have cooked for each other. It was a lot. We've been out for a few meals, but yeah, we feasted. We should do that.
We like people cooking for us.
We
Are
do.
you big cooks?
And that's
or
why you're here.
Do you actually prefer somebody else to cook for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love cooking. I love all of it. I'm in a household of, my two daughters and my wife, and they are brilliant at cooking, and they've knocked me out of the park. I used to think I was pretty good. Now I realise, no, I'm just a very slow tortoise in a hare-only race. It's, they're superb. But I do love it. I think, the preparing something for other people, it's just a lovely act to do. And, in my case, thinking about which wine pairs. So I'll cook the dish to pair to a wine.
Yes.
I'll think, right, I want to serve that wine. What will really go with it? So I'll, tailor it to that.
Is it the same for food? Because I always wonder about chefs.
Yeah.
Often chefs are not that good with wine.
It's so true. And I think it's because there's so much of it, and it does take a long time to get to know it all.
Yeah.
But I started pretty young. I got a job in a wine shop when I was a teenager. That was my job from school in the holidays and at the weekends. And I loved it. I just saw all these boxes with the names on it from all over the world. And I had a cracking kind of mentor in the cellar with me. I was the delivery boy, basically. And he was called Eamon, and he was an Irish retired publican. And he said to me, it's not about, you telling them this is the best wine in the world. It's about you listening to each individual person, finding out what they love, and then recommending something at the price that's going to go with their dinner, that they're going to really delight in specifically to them. That's the ticket. And I thought, he's right. It's about flipping it round. It's not about saying, I'm the big I am. This is the wine to have. It's about the person in front of you. And I've never forgotten that. And I guess that's because he was a publican, and he always thought about, what's Gary's regular? What do you have? Yeah. And it was about that. And so, I had a schooling in, and the language of it as well. Because as you go from Spain to France to Italy, Germany, you've got to kind of learn the pronunciation. He was brilliant at that as well. He was really helpful. So I owe him a lot. It was back in that day. Everyone else thought I was crazy, teenager drinking wine. All my mates were on the ciders and the beers. My parents didn't drink wine either. I mean, they're massive lushes now. But back in the day, they were not into it at all. I'd go home and go, oh, you should really try this Cabernet Sauvignon. My dad's
We can
like,
edit that out if you need to at the end.
He makes you want to drink it, though, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. I mean, you're so passionate and you know so much about it. And I mean, this is really, I've never tasted a white wine that I liked before.
That is
and this
very
is really
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fascinating listening to you.
It is, isn't it? Riveting.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, Ollie,
Yes, of
what
course.
not your first memory of meeting Gary, but what is your first memory of Gary?
Do you know what? My first memory of Gary is just feeling like I'm basking in the warmth of a human rainbow. That was what it was like.
Goodness
that's
me.
No, is he
so
lovely? He's a genuinely lovely
lovely.
human being.
Where does he get this crap from?
But it's true, we were working together, and then I remember we met up in the Guinea Grill, I think it
We
was
had
the
a
first time we
lunch,
hung out.
didn't we?
We did, and when you came in, I spilt my pint everywhere, and I was so kind of like, oh, what have I done? And I was like, Gary, why have you done a wee on the table? I remember that was my kind of opening gambit to relax things. It seemed to work all right.
Well, he's still friends now.
Here's a tip for you. Never go out with Ollie and Matt for lunch.
Oh,
because
yeah.
the restaurant know they're in to start with. So they start bringing all this food.
okay.
And all of a sudden you go, We haven't even got to the starters and I'm full.
Oh, it sounds amazing.
Then he starts ordering wine, second big problem.
Yeah.
And then they start bringing out cognac. It's on the house, it's on the... And after 3 hours, you're like,
Yeah.
I can't walk now.
Yeah, you're not good for anything else.
You were
then,
very well
Steph.
behaved.
I got home and my
remember.
missus went, "You stink." I actually... You could smell it. Was if
the
you'd have
food,
lit a
yeah.
match near me,
Yes.
it'd have
Yeah, it was
gone
bad,
up.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a good lunch. It was a lovely
Cracking lunch.
It was
From what you remember.
Yeah, but that was one
Yeah.
of my first memories, and certainly, from then on, it's been about food and flavour. It's been about fitness. It's been about having fun as well, hasn't it?
Oh, that's so lovely. You've got like a really, really good friendship.
Yeah. I think the world of him.
Oh, so how long is it then that you have known each other for? How many years?
3 years. Something
Yeah,
like that.
2 or 3 years. One of my newer friends.
Yes.
Holly.
And in those 3 years, you've sold about 3 million bottles of wine, haven't you?
Yeah, he's done brilliantly.
3 million! That's incredible.
It's been a surprise, if I'm honest. It really, we laugh about this all the time. It's been the biggest mistake because
The most fun
honestly,
mistake you've
because
ever made.
the first idea was it was going to be like 100 bottles, and
Yeah.
I'd give it out to my mates at Christmas. Be a bit of a laugh, had my name on it. You
Yeah.
know, I'd sourced it and done all the tastings. Fantastic job done. And then our friend Paul, who I partner with. He's such an amazing businessman. He's like, we did this, we're going to do this, we're going to introduce you to this supermarket, whatever. And here we are. Yeah, it's gone through the roof.
It's been brilliant as well for bringing people into wine. I'm all for, getting people who maybe aren't into wine, get anybody who's kind of half interested, maybe already likes it. It's just another way of saying, here's a badge of credibility. You can trust him.
Or
it's
maybe
good.
people who feel excluded.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. And it's
Yeah.
getting that sense of snobbery out of it, and it's been fantastic for that. It really has. Yeah, and Paul's a legend as well. What a lovely bloke he is.
He is. And then of course we got to do this wine show. So I'm going off to New Zealand next month, and I'll be drinking this
my
red
gosh.
here.
You'll be having it with Sam.
A bit with Sam. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
doing the
God.
whole of New Zealand, a new series, season 3.
So how long will you be away filming for?
About 12 days, that is.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I did a show with Sam years ago, a costume drama in South Africa called To the Ends of the Earth.
Oh wow.
And I remember he took me to go and see the rugby. It was Sam Neill, Charles Dance, me and another actress.
Oh, that's
and he
great.
took us to see the rugby and it was really good. And then we all went out with the rugby players afterwards. And everybody was quite excited, and I didn't know
Bet you
why.
were.
And I was very excited. And it turned out, I think it was the All Blacks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and we saw it was a big match, and they were all massive, and we went out for like dinner with them afterwards.
They were all massive. I've seen you around rugby players. That's all you can talk about, the size
So
of them.
he won't remember me, but say hello to Sam Neill for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet he bloody will remember.
Gosh.
Oh, we totally
don't
will.
know.
Yeah, he will.
I'm taking that with me.
Okay, yeah.
He astonishes me though. I was out in New Zealand last spring, and at a wine conference, and they kind of have the winemakers behind the tables. You go around and chat to them. There he is pouring his own wine, and he doesn't have to do that, and he always turns up. He shows up. He's so serious about his wine. You'll have a ball out there. It's going to
Oh,
be
well, I
brilliant.
bet it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, stick me in a suitcase.
Okay,
What have you got,
talk us
Sam?
through it.
You got chicken in chorizo pie.
Yes, please.
I'm not sure it's going to be good as your mum's chicken pie, which apparently is a thing. And you've got some seasonal greens as
Amazing.
well to go with
Lovely.
it. So enjoy.
Those scallops were
Oh, good.
Fabulous.
Get
They
them
were
delicious.
lovely.
Good.
Lovely.
Thank you.
gorgeous.
So,
Fabulous.
you were saying about now exercising and getting
Yeah.
fit and all of that. And I mean, I think we're all
Don't
probably
speak about this before. I'm not having any now.
But are you thinking about that now? Because you're going to go
Yes.
off on tour. And is that in your head then about, right, okay, I've got to think about this and not just for getting fit, but I mean sort of sustaining
Thank you.
being on stage for that amount of time. And because I need
Bless
to
you.
be in
Thank
bed
you
by
so
about
much.
9 o'clock now. The thought of having to sort of, you've got a big show to do.
Yeah.
Are you going to be thinking about that?
I've already started. So basically, what tends to happen is 6 months to the day of the first show, I start upping up. So it's
way.
big. I've gone heavy on cardio because
Nice.
it's a big show, and I know how far I've got to walk.
Yeah,
and
that's a
run
lot.
Yes.
and sing at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's heavy cardio at the moment, and cardio is a bit different than weights because the thing is with weights, it's like 10 seconds, bit of Instagram.
Yeah.
You know,
Get the
call a
photo
couple
in.
of people, another 10
Another 10,
seconds.
yeah.
It's a bit of a wander round, isn't it?
Yes,
But
yeah.
cardio.
You can't run. There's
I
nowhere
know
to
do
hide.
circuits
No,
and all of
yeah.
that. Is it that HIIT stuff?
I've
Thank
where
you
got
so
it's
this
much.
bike thing, and it's done. It's got a countdown, and there's no way out.
It's the aggregate cardio exercises, you know, where they kind of build, you know, you do 4 of that and then
Yeah.
4 of these and then 8, and you kind of move up exercises and then move back down them. That's the killer, the absolute killer. It's like a circuit that never ends.
Yeah.
But, you know, it gets the results. And, you know, I'm with Gary. You've got to do it. Stamina's everything. You've got to keep,
Well, it is,
keep
isn't
moving,
it?
keep, I actually really love it as well, you know. I really enjoy my times with my PT. I like, you know, we send each other the odd snap going, yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah.
Get in there. And yeah, early doors, get up. It makes the day feel a million times
Well, it
better.
does. You've just got to do it, haven't you?
I never want to do it ever.
Yeah.
But afterwards,
Yeah.
Yes, you feel good,
feel
don't
like
you?
a king. Yeah.
I've not gone out to do it now. I haven't been to a gym or anything in years, but I did buy myself a bike.
Yeah.
And I went on it once, and that was really good. And it was in the kitchen. Then we moved it upstairs.
Right.
Big problem.
Then it moved into the garage, and that's where it is now. But I think the first step back is to bring it out of the garage
I was
and
going
put
to
it back
say,
in the house
the garage is the worst
again. But yeah,
move.
yeah.
It sounds like a house guest that overstayed their welcome that you slowly banished, and you're now like, maybe they've
Oh,
done
hang on,
their
it's an
time.
exercise bike.
Yeah.
No, I thought you meant an actual
oh,
bike. You just go around the kitchen in circles.
I just thought, no, I can't be doing that. If I'm going to
No.
be sitting on a bike, I need to have a screen in front of me so I can just watch a series.
But don't
at
put it
same
in the
time.
garden. That would be really weird.
Yeah, I don't want to be outside cycling.
No,
I mean, that would be terrible.
Unless it's
What
a
a
normal
terrible
bike.
idea.
Yeah, well,
Cycling.
cycling.
Who- I mean, that's just sounds preposterous.
So,
Never
are you
heard the like.
excited about the tour? What are we going to expect on it?
I am excited. You asked that just as a quick mouthful.
I know, sorry. I'm just, yeah.
Which is
We'll get
always
better at
happens.
I can be excited on his behalf. You know,
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Are you
about the
gonna be
tour.
there
Yeah, I'm going to
watching?
go along. Actually, I think I'm coming to
Nice.
Southampton. I think I'm coming to.
Great.
And that's the date. Yeah, I'll
Great.
be there. Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you seen
please.
him like perform before?
I've seen him, a few times. He's fantastic. Very sweetly as well. One time I went and saw him. He let me sat at the side of the stage listening to his feed. That was the most miraculous.
Wow.
Seeing how all the band works, and it was just phenomenal. It's a real insight.
What did you hear on his feed? Do you just get everything?
It says, you're great.
Yeah,
Keep going.
literally keep going.
You're amazing.
You're the best.
Keep going.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. But I think the other thing I'd say about watching you perform, I think I saw you that particular night. I think you did 3 shows, and they were all amazing. The energy level didn't dip. You know, it got better. In fact, you kind of, it almost like a crescendo. It was a remarkable thing, and the response was just yeah. That was on one of the
Barcelona
ships.
or
It was it was
Yeah.
Barca. Yeah, it was Barca. Yeah.
I am looking forward to it. So it's a bit of a different one for us. We had this idea 2 or 3 years ago. The one tour that always comes up with our audience is a circus tour.
Yeah.
They always say, it was just a moment in time. It was just all joy, and the show was this massive. We had an elephant that we rode on the back of, not a real one. And everyone said, "Would you do it again?" And we've thought about it. It's like nobody ever repeats a tour, and they don't, because we've researched it. No one ever
done that?
Never repeated a tour.
So you do residencies, but you'd never do. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I can't think of one.
So we decided to do it, and that's what we're going out doing this summer.
So it's all the same design and choreography and...
There's a few tweaks, but if you were looking at it and you'd been last time, you wouldn't really know the difference.
Wow.
We're trying to keep it as authentic as possible.
That's fabulous.
And it'd be fun.
How many dates?
Like 20 dates or something, yeah. For us, that's short, yeah. So we're kind of looking forward to a bit of a short run, but all these big places. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Oh, and when have you started rehearsing?
No,
Okay.
only training.
When you do start
Pre-training.
rehearsing, I mean, what is that like? All of you getting back together again, and when you're not doing a tour or when you're not performing, do you see a lot of the other boys?
I do, because we're always, writing and recording, and we're doing an album at the moment. So we're always in and out of each other's pockets. So, but touring is, we always talk about our extended family, the people. I'd love to tell you it's all down towards all this success, but it isn't. It's a great team of people. We have got great record labels, but our touring team is a real, old family of ours.
Yeah.
Our MD joined us in 93.
Oh my
he's
God, that's
and our lead
incredible.
guitarist, he's been with us since 93. So a lot
That's
of our
amazing.
band have been with us for years and years.
Yeah.
So it's a real family unit, that is.
Mm.
And it never feels like going to work ever. That call home, you know, when your wife's dealing with the school run. And
Oh my God, yeah. I was going to say, do you take your family with you, or do you just go, right, I'm off on tour now?
No, I don't want them with me. I want to have a good time. But no, they're at school. You know, they've got their own
Yeah.
lives. So yeah, we chip off onto tour, and that call home. Oh, it's really hard. I had to go on last night, and you know, really tough crowd, and it doesn't go down well.
No,
It doesn't go
no.
down well.
You said you're working on a new album. Is this common knowledge, or are you going to be told? We're going to be told to cut that.
No, it is. It is. Our audience know.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
That's
The
very
end
exciting.
of the year.
Oh my God,
so it's a
that is
big.
exciting.
It's a big long year for us. This one. It's good. It's good. Yeah. It's just good to be working.
Yeah.
Still.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank God. Thank goodness.
And Ollie, you've got your podcast.
Yeah. I did a glass with for a long time. That was good fun.
yet.
Have you not? Well, to be honest,
No
I kind of
way.
arrested it about 2 years ago, so that'll be why. But I'll bring it back for you guys.
Are you bringing it back?
I might do. I keep getting asked to.
Why did you decide to rest it for a bit?
To be honest, I was so busy because I'd been doing all the kind of writing of books and doing my stuff, and I started writing novels. So I started, my first novel's coming out in June. It's called Death by Noir. And it's set in the world of wine. So it's about this eccentric wine merchant who falls into the frame for the disappearance of his best friend, who's a winemaker. So to clear his name, he has to crack the case and solve the crime using his wine detecting skills.
Oh, I like it.
Death
I
by
like it. That
Noir.
sounds right up my
Yeah,
street.
no, it's good fun. Yeah, and I've just been starting the second one, so I'm writing that. So that's all written and done.
How long did it take you to write?
Do you know what? It took a little while, less time than you think, because I pitched the idea to the publishers, and they were like, "Great, we love it. Can we have it in 3 or 4 months?" And I was like, "Yeah, be fine." And I used to have a background in screenwriting.
Yes.
Yeah, when I used to write for kids shows like Pingu and Charlie and Lola and Wallace and Gromit. and all
Massive
that.
Charlie and Lola
There you go.
fan
Are you
here.
really?
Oh,
What
my
about
God.
Pingu though?
Yeah. Pingu, yeah.
How did you get into that?
So when I was kind of coming through the ranks, I was working in the wine shop and I was at uni and I studied English lit and film, and I really loved being, doing stand-up, being in bands, doing a bit of performing. Obviously wine was in the background, but I love putting shows together. I love writing, new material, writing cabarets, anything that would come along. So when I left uni, that was kind of my stock in trade. I went straight down, as everybody does, to Radio 4 to try and get, a few breaks, managed to get a couple of breaks, managed to sell an animation series to the BBC for development. And that kind of put me on the map a bit for being a specialist in writing cartoons. So that was how Pingu came about. And then from Pingu, it was Charlie and Lola, then it was Wallace and Gromit, and then the wine really took over. I got a little break on TV, and it just kind of took command. So I just went with the flow of it. But it's been lovely getting back to the writing and writing fiction again. It's been brilliant. Yeah, I've loved it.
Does your brother help?
Yeah, do you know what? Funnily enough, because my brother Will is the showrunner for Slow Horses on Apple TV, and yeah, he's doing the adaptation of my book as well, and I've got the same publishers as Slow Horses.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Do you get any, inside goss about Slow Horses? What's going to happen or anything?
Do you know what? He always offers to sort of talk about it, and I'm just like, no, I want to
Don't
watch
ruin
it.
it, yeah.
I just love the
Yeah.
genre. I just want to watch it like everybody
Yeah.
else, and I love that. Like, there's so many twists I've seen that I know he's been on tenterhooks to tell me. I'm like, no, don't do it. But what a show that was. I love that it feels like zeitgeist sort of telly and shows have come back. Because, like coming to see your shows, people want to gather around. We love it. It's our instinct, around a table,
Yeah.
And I think things like Traitors, Slow Horses, it's been great to have that feeling back. It's lovely.
I do have to say that we are huge fans of Charlie and Lola in the
You
house.
really?
I've got a 4-year-old, Bo, and she absolutely loves it. And there's always like a little sort of, her favourite one is the one about tomatoes. And
I think I wrote that one.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I think I did.
Exclusive.
I'll
But
have to
she's so fussy
I
about
think I might have
food.
done. I'll have to check the credits, but
Yeah.
I definitely wrote Lola Land. But I think I might have done. It's something about how does it grow or something. I think
Yeah.
it's either me or my friend Dave Ingham. I think I'll check.
Yeah,
but
she's so fussy about
I'm-
food at the
I'll warmly
moment.
take
We're
the
an
credit.
absolute nightmare. And so I love Charlie and Lola because there's
Oh,
always
I'm
a
so
lesson at the
pleased.
end of it, and they always just love it,
Yeah.
love it.
Books out this year.
Book's out in June. Yeah, the book's out in June. Death by Noir. I'm really excited about it. So I'm off on a tour for that as well.
Quick question.
Yes.
Just because I talk about this a lot with my writing friends, do you make a point of, because obviously we were all busy, everyone wants to, a piece of you on a weekly basis. Like, do you chisel time into your diary to go, I am
Yeah.
just writing? Because
Yes.
I'm now going to Australia and I'm going to write. I've told everybody, leave me alone. I am writing for a month.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
Yes. Last time round, because of the short schedule, I already had my diary blocked in, so I had to get up and chisel out 3 or 4 hours in the morning before work. So I was getting up at like 4 and 5 in the morning and doing it that way. And I managed to deliver it, but I said never again. So this time, I've chiseled it out now, and I've actually just been in Morocco for a week on my own. And everyone's like, "Oh, great, you had a bit of a holiday." It's like, no, I really did sit in a kind of in a room and really did the work. And obviously it was a great place to be. It's nice to see a bit of sunlight. But yes, being on your own, Gary, I'm completely here for that.
Yeah.
And yes, I have chiseled it out, and I've got book 2 to write now, which I've got to deliver in the next few months. So
So do you still find that you can be creative when you do put time aside and go,
Yeah.
right, okay, I've got to sit down, can you still manage to bring that up?
Well, my dread is that one day I'll sit there and nothing comes out, but it just, at the moment, it's fine. I'm getting away with it. Yeah, it always seems to happen.
Thank you.
But I think without doing that, though, what we've just talked about, the chance of it happening lessens, because if you're just trying to go, right, I've got 2 hours now before a photo shoot, right, come on, inspiration,
God,
where you're coming from, that it's never going to work.
I agree.
Isn't.
When you're writing, do you just will you sit at the piano and just sort of tinker and get a bit of a tune? And can you just make it up like that?
Writing always starts before I sit at a piano.
Yeah.
Writing's happening now for me. Like, I'll be on the way to a taxi and there'll be a line that comes out, and I store stuff away. I see stuff on billboards, little ideas. I always store. So by the time I'm at the piano, I'm now ready for stuff to come out because I've lived life a bit, and I've got these little prompts. Oh, what's that one? Oh, that's good. And I'm off. So writing is now. It happens in life. But then when you actually sit to exercise that, you've got all the tools ready to do it.
I suppose that's a bit like acting, though, as well, isn't it? Because it's day to day, it's life. You're sitting on the tube and you're people watching.
Yeah.
So you'll see someone and go, oh, look at that walk, or oh, look at that mannerism, or oh, listen to the way she talks.
Yeah, and you
Not in a
you
judgy
store
way.
it.
No.
Yeah. But you go,
just sort
oh,
of-
that's an interesting, and you store those things as well, don't you?
Yeah, magpie away, yeah.
Do you think there's a...
Oh, this looks amazing.
What is
What we got,
this,
Sam?
Now, I hope
Sam,
I'm
you're
right,
bad.
but
Bad.
I heard that you love Jaffa cakes.
It's not.
I might be wrong.
They got the memo.
So
Oh my
it's a
God, is it a Jaffa cake?
spun. It's a self-sourcing Jaffa pudding.
What do you mean by
Absolutely
self-sourcing? What's self-sourcing?
Basically, it's when you make it, it's very strange. You pour loads of hot water on, and then when you bake it, that kind of helps create a sauce. It's all in the good
Nice.
food.
Oh my.
So you
Wow.
can make it for yourself.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you, good
You've
food.
also got some soft drinks. So I don't know. if you
Yeah, I
want
brought
to-
these in. These are from Rapscallion, lovely guy called Gregor up in Glasgow. And they're just brilliant. They're made from raw fruit, really great ingredients. They're very natural and they taste like as they should. So I've had their strawberry one's brilliant. I brought a blueberry one. Is that the Cranachan or is that which one is that? Rhubarb?
This is the strawberries.
Oh,
not
is that a strawberry one?
strawberry and Scotch bonnet?
Yeah, that's a banger.
Ooh.
That's an absolute banger. But
That's a
they
banger.
they taste very vivid
gonna
and
go
they're
in
kind of
then.
locale,
Do you mind?
healthy. It's
Yes.
no, dive in, please.
So
I'd
is
like
it-
to
so-
taste the strawberry one as well, please.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Are you just aware of? Do people just contact you because of what you do?
Yeah.
And just go, try this.
Yeah, it's a bit of both. I mean, people very sweetly, do want to, get things into my hands, which is great. I do go to a lot of tastings. I like to do a lot of visits.
Matt, have you told Ollie what you're doing at the moment? Because
I haven't told
Because
Ollie.
he
What are you doing?
would love this.
What are you doing?
I am doing a play at Birmingham Rep. We open in Birmingham Rep. There's some of the
Thank you.
blueberry. if
Guys,
you
do you
want.
want to try a bit of this?
It's
Blueberry?
called The Battle. It's written by John Niven, the novelist John Niven.
Yeah.
And it's about the battle for number one between Blur and Oasis.
Oh.
And at the end of the show, everybody has to sing, everybody in the cast has to sing Back for Good. And this has been signed off by Gary.
So I
Oh
knew
my God,
of
yeah.
this
about
play.
this.
I'd read the script and, everything,
Wow.
and then realised we were going to do this today.
Wow.
And thought, wow, it's not open yet, this.
Oh,
but I
that's
knew
so
all
good.
about
Thank
it.
you so much.
But what a great link.
That's such a cool link.
Did you tell?
training hard for my tour.
Yes, as you can see, getting the.
Your tour starts next Saturday, right?
In the morning. I think we'll do it in the
Thank
morning.
you.
Did you tell Gary that you were learning the harmonies?
Yeah, I did,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Harmony's a big word. It can mean many things.
It's a very strong word, and it's not for now.
Will you tell us a bit about the Netflix documentary?
Yeah.
Sure. Had you finished, by the way?
Yeah, I've definitely finished.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm about to start. Though.
Yeah. Good.
Are you pleased that I've held back from asking you to harmonise for us?
Carry on.
Oh, I see. That's why you asked me a question. Well done. She's got your back.
She has.
She's got your back.
Always. 20 years.
Yeah.
All about the new documentary.
Well, this started. I don't know if I've told you all this.
Hello.
So this started about 3 years ago, and Netflix came to see us, and we were in tour rehearsals at the time, bizarrely. And I don't know whether it's our management's ploy, they sat in the corner there, but we say yes to everything in rehearsals.
Yes.
Because we just
they get you when you're
we just want to get rid of them.
Very good to know.
So we can carry on with it. So, of course, we're like, we'll
Sounds
do
great.
that. When in 3 years? Oh, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Anyway, off they went. And I don't think we heard anything for about 18 months. And we thought they'd found someone else to make a document. You know, we
There's
weren't
no
sure.
one else. There's no one else.
Thanks, mate. We weren't sure what. Anyway, they started sending us clips, and they'd been and really dug deep.
Yeah.
In the archives, footage. I can't even remember even being in some of the places they've got this footage from. You've seen it, haven't you?
I haven't seen all of it. No, I've just seen some clips of it. I'm
gonna say
saving it. I've got 4 kids, so I'm saving it for when I can sit down and go, everybody go away. I am here
But
now.
you'd seen the old clips.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah. And so it's quite something. The sort of first hour is just all this footage. And like, what? Because nowadays,
you forget
everything's
it's been done.
filmed.
Yeah, because in those days, presumably it was on different
Well,
formats.
like camcorder as well.
Would have been.
Some of the bits I've seen, Robbie is there, and he's got a camcorder, and you just think, this is just incredible, and what it used to be like before.
And it was all that, and it gives you a real... Anyway, so they came back and they finished it off. And it just so happens it's out now.
Yeah.
And it's been great. And it's a tricky watch for us, those things.
Yes.
How did it make you feel
Yeah.
watching all that stuff, Gary?
It made me feel everything, good and bad. Because the second episode is such a time where when we all got back together in 2010, it was such a incredible year because all the healing for everything that had happened, all the healing happened in that year. So much so that I remember that the sort of one night we all sort of parted and my shoulders felt so light. I'm like, the past has been dealt with. I can really sleep well tonight. And it's the first time in years I'd felt like that. Because it's really horrible having unfinished business.
Yes, it's just, you can't rest.
No,
can you?
it really, and it had been with me for years, like a ball and chain in some sort of way. Anyway, I left it, and I've really not thought about it since. So here we are now in 2020, and you see all these clips, and it's not just that it reminds you, it's visual. So you're there again.
Yeah.
So a mixture of a lot of feelings.
There's a lot to process, I guess.
Lots of process.
Were you watching? Have you seen stuff that you didn't even know existed as footage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know what? I tell you what it is. I tell you the bit that actually hurts the most for everyone involved is that, like, the early noughties, end of the 90s to sort of 2004, it was really mean. Everything was mean. Like, media was mean, newspapers were... People were kind of mean. It was kind of an aggressive time. And when you start seeing all the headlines and then you think, God, they wouldn't actually be allowed to write that now. So it was a really hard time to look back on.
But you've got wine now.
So anyway, cheers everyone.
There's nothing a bottle of 2 Paddocks can't fix.
Sorry, I brought your podcast right down.
But it must be just like, because I mean, for all of us, we will watch that and you are, to us, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, he's ours.
He's
and
family,
that's what everyone thinks of you. And then it just must be so strange sitting there and seeing that yourself and like, no, that actually is my life.
Yeah.
That's stuff that I went through and stuff that hurt me and that I dealt with. And that's, my life and my career and all of that. And we're just, it must be so strange
And
that
you're
we're
living
watching
it
that.
every day. You know, a lot of those things, especially when you fall out with somebody, because we had the famous falling out, you know, and to dislike anybody is a horrible thing. You don't want it. I don't want to dislike anybody.
Yeah.
And when it chases you around for years and people feed it, it was really horrible. It was. So glad that's all in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is just amazing. You think, my God, these days, everybody would just be on, a smartphone filming everything. Thank God for those days.
Yeah.
When most of the stuff that we all went through has not been,
Yes.
I know.
filmed at all.
You say that, but
Here it is.
But Gary, you've got the tour coming up, and that will be completely your control and can be an absolute celebration.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really exciting, isn't it?
It is. It is. That, and also nowadays, I've always got to be careful how I say this, but like I always felt like in the 90s and even sort of coming back, I always felt like we were on borrowed time. I don't know what that is. Maybe we all have that, where we all feel like, oh, this is only going to last for a bit longer. I think I could quite confidently sit and say, I don't think our audience are going anywhere.
They're not going
No,
anywhere.
they're right with you.
I think,
I think
we're
you
going
can
to be
finally
all right.
relax.
I
They're
think you
not
are.
going anywhere.
For maybe another 6 months, we're going to be fine.
I think, 6 months max.
that cake, by the way,
It's unreal.
Oh my God, it's
I've never had
incredible.
anything that tastes that. It's
It's
delicious.
so
It's just a
delicious.
big
Sam.
Jaffa cake.
it is.
It's so nice.
Chocolate orange.
Chocolate orange. Everyone loves it, don't they?
Every time.
And self-sourcing. Who knew that was what we needed
It's
in
so
life?
easy.
It's brilliant.
And I've come to deliver the bad news, of course, which is that it's time to decide who does the washing up.
Oh yes, okay.
I
So-
thought you were going to tell us the calories there. Now the bad news,
No,
everybody.
it's definitely calorie free because you haven't made it, so it's a deficit. So today's game is a million love songs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And starting with the youngest person, must be Joe.
No, it's you. You're younger than me.
We'll go round. You just basically have to name a love song, and whoever's left at the end wins. But if you lose, if one of you wins, then you get to read the outro, and if you both lose, it's washing up.
Oh God, Ollie, we don't want to.
We don't want to be washing up. No.
I'll leave you with that news.
No.
Thank you.
I think,
Thank you.
Okay.
culmination of my
Well, I
life
think we're
was...
kind of
So,
stuffed
Matt, are
because
you
we have got the god
are you
of love
thinking of love songs right now?
Of course I am, Gary.
I could see you concentrating.
I'm kind of frozen because I'm now panicking.
I thought the culmination of my life was writing my book, Wine, Everything You Need to Know. Now I realise it should have been called A Million Love Songs, Everything You Need to Know. That's where I've gone wrong.
Okay.
You
right.
talked about, can I just, before we do the game, you talked
Yeah.
about your training and stuff like that, both of you. You've had the chocolate pudding and some
Yeah.
wine. You're not going to go and do circuits now, are you?
No.
Good.
No, I did mine this morning. Went and saw Rob early doors in his barn.
Oh, well done.
Oh, you genuinely
Well done
did
you,
this
Ollie.
morning.
I did.
I feel so good for you.
And I'm enjoying this.
Oh, well
it's great.
done.
Thank you.
That was the right way round.
It's the right way around, yeah.
Oh, one thing,
Yeah.
just one thing, just all of us. Who's into saunas?
Yes. Flipping love a sauna.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
What time?
Are we all
Get
going for
into
one?
saunas. Get
What are the
into
benefits
saunas.
of saunas?
Have you got one in your
then?
house?
Yeah, do you have one?
Yes,
Because you're
yes.
quite close, aren't you?
Yeah, very, very
Soccer
close.
game?
How often
Yeah, let's go.
are you in your
We're going for a
sauna?
bloody sauna.
How often are you in your
Every
sauna?
day. Every day.
Do you wake yourself up with it, or is it like during the day?
I usually follow a workout with it.
Yeah, it's the best way, isn't
Yeah.
it? And then it increases the value of the workout, I believe.
Well,
I'm not a-
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like an extension of a workout because your heart rate's high.
Yes.
It's why a lot of old people use saunas. It gets your heart rate going without
Yeah.
them having to be on a treadmill.
Well, I'd read recently that the whole sort of cold water swimming and, plunging yourself in cold water, that's not supposed to be actually very good anymore. Because,
That's rubbish.
Yeah,
No, that
and
is
it
good.
is better. Well, I don't know. I always thought it was good, but I've read recently that it's not. And it is better for the
You
heat
read that on
of the sauna.
Instagram.
I think I probably did. And I believed it, and I still do believe
Me
it.
too.
Can we cancel Joe Wicks for next week? We don't need him.
Wix is gone.
We don't need him.
No.
Love is in the air.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, hang on a sec. Yeah, Power of Love, Frankie O'Sullivan.
Wow. Power of Love, Jennifer Rush.
The Way We Were, Barbara Streisand.
Hang on, where's the love in that?
It doesn't have to have love in the title, does it?
does.
It's a love song.
It does.
Are you kidding me? It's
Oh,
got
does it have to have love in
the
the-
title.
oh, right.
Can you
I mean,
feel
it
the
does,
love
really.
tonight? Can you feel the love tonight?
Yes, better.
Bleeding love.
Love in the First Degree.
Love on the Rocks.
Bleeding love.
Oh.
Leo Lewis.
That was
Haven't
what
you
I
already-
just
Did
said.
you just say that? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to you. Did you just say that? Okay, just give me one more chance.
A couple of paddocks
Love
gone
in
in.
the
No,
third-
no,
love in the
no, no,
third
we've got-
degree.
How was that?
Did you say that?
Yes.
Eternal flame. Give me
You're-
one more
you're-
chance. One more
you're dashing
chance.
it out.
Love
You're doing the washing.
Love
Washing
in
up.
the third degree. No, there's got to be a Billy Joel one. A million love songs. Nobody
That's
said
the name of the
that.
quiz.
Nobody said the song, have they? A million love songs. There you go.
Can I apologise
Yeah.
on behalf
I'm gonna
of
take
the
it.
Good Food and Joanna Page for that, what can only be described as a shit show? You will be doing our outro, if you would
Thank
be
you.
so kind.
Would be delighted.
And we will be washing up
Get in.
again.
Beautiful.
We could
Thank
never,
you.
ever have let them do the washing up.
No, no,
I would
no.
have sacrificed. Well, I basically kind of
wouldn't
did
have been very
sacrifice
good.
myself.
Wouldn't
then.
have been a good
Would
job.
not have been good.
Thank you so much for
so
being
welcome.
so
Yeah.
chatty and lovely and honest and
Yes.
candid and fascinating. It's been an absolute joy. Thank you so much,
Thank
Gary.
you.
Thank you for the
Thank
food,
you.
honestly.
Nice to see you again.
you.
Nice to meet you for the first
Yeah.
time. Yeah. Good luck with the play.
Thank you.
Yes, best of luck. Break a leg.
Good luck with your music stuff.
Yeah.
6 months. 6 months max.
Good luck with your music and your wine. I'm
good-
sure
Yeah, music
it'll
and
do
your
well.
brilliant.
Yeah, good luck for the next 6 months. Thank you so much for joining us today on today's Table for Four. It's brilliant, wasn't it?
It's good. It was fun.
Good fun. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe on the YouTube channel.
And follow the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you're listening.
We just interviewed Gary Barlow and Olly Smith. I just want to carry on drinking that white wine.
Well, don't think you should, because that game at the end for you was a horror show.
Well, I'm sorry, but I still do not know when it was announced.
And
that
what
the
a love
word-
song is.
Why does the word love have to be in the title?
I said bleeding love and love is in the air.
And then what
when
did
it
I-
came around again, you said bleeding love. And that's why we are here again.